Hey guys, welcome back. So let's see how the right hand looks now. As we can see here, it's pretty stationary, and also here. All right. So what I really want to finish off with is just to make a few changes to the shoulders, because I can't just keep or I could maybe, but I won't because I will need a lot more time. But I need to. I want to adjust a little bit on the shoulders because they are kind of wobbling around. So I'm just going to make a few subtle changes to the shoulders really. So I'm going to turn them up here, the rotation, and let's see. I'm going to switch to my F curves and just watch this one, see how that looks. So there's a little rotation here. So that's the wrong one I was looking at. If we select the x-axis rotation, oops, that's the translation. Great. Right, that makes more sense. So I have a bump here on my graph. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. All this stuff here. So it's just gonna smooth out that. I also have a rotation. Let's see. Okay, so it's also making some weird rotation here, which I think actually is a tracking error. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. So it's not like I'm gonna make a lot of changes to this, just a few subtle ones, because yeah, as mentioned, I can't really spend too much time on this since this is just a test cleanup. Alright, so let's also quickly take a look at the other shoulder. So what do we have here? So the rotation. So it seems we have a little rotation here. Well, could get rid of that. I'm just gonna bother about that. But it looks like over here. Okay, so there's a little unnecessary turn here, it seems. So I'm just gonna do a rough cut out of that. It's gonna overextend the elbow a little bit, but it's not that bad. I don't think it's gonna be noticeable when I run this. Okay, it is. It's gonna be a weird wobble. I wonder how that will look. Okay, so it looks like there's a rotation maybe on the elbow. Okay, so anyway, so this looks okay. And what about this one? This is a weird rotation here. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I'm just gonna get rid of I think I'm just gonna get rid of that part here. So I'm just gonna hang like this, and yeah, well, it's wobbling everywhere. So that's just to get rid of the worst of it, really. So I'm gonna plot this and turn the rotation down for this, and also just gonna take a brief look at the rotation for the elbows, see if there's something. There seems to be a few places here I could clear some stuff out. There's a little weird bump here. It's a funny one. Also here. So really just get rid of that, I guess, and maybe that one. Okay, so it's still gonna make a turn, but that's from the shoulder now, it seems. So maybe I need to go back on the shoulder and check something. So there's a bump here, it seems. Okay, but that seems to be something that we need. Okay, so that's the right shoulder or elbow. Let's check the left. Okay, so it does make a little weird rotation here, it seems. Okay, so it's switching back and forth a few times here, so this is probably going to be okay. Just going to watch for the most obvious changes in the rotation. This actually I'm not really sure about. Might be something I need to look into. Just going to check this one here. So that looks a bit unnecessary, that rotation there at the end. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Just cut that stuff out. So it just goes like this. Yeah, that's a bit better. So I'm gonna plot all this. Okay, and still gonna put this down here. Okay, so it's probably because of the pull, really. Okay. Alright. Anyway, it's not that bad, actually. Let me just replay this all the way from the beginning, where we can see it. Just see if I can see something really... Okay, so this one is definitely doing something the right. So from here it looks okay. And looks sort of okay. So I have something in the beginning still. The left looks a little bit better, still somewhat wobbly, but yeah, as mentioned, it's not something I would spend too much time on. So maybe in this situation here, what I need to do, first of all, I think I'm gonna turn the rotation down here, and I'm gonna turn down the pull, and just take the right shoulder really, and do some rotation adjustment on that one. So let's see, because I had something in the beginning I don't really like. So for example, this one, don't really know why that is, where that's coming from. So I guess that should take care of that one. What happens if I plot this? Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit better. I guess now my hand is gonna be moving a little bit. Yeah, that seems okay actually. It's gonna move a little bit. Okay, so it's obviously need a lot of work still, but yeah, it's a beginning. So I'm gonna turn this down, and the last thing I'm gonna do is just to fix up that leg that I mentioned in the beginning. So I'm gonna make a new anim layer for that, and I'm gonna forward to that point where I switch feet. So that's about here. and I'm in body parts mode. So, and on anim layer 1 I'm going to set a key here, and let's see, that's weird. Just wondering, translation L1, what is that? Okay, never mind. So so this is the point where I switch feet, and this is where I start to move the foot again. So this is where I'm stepping up. So somewhere around here I'm gonna set a key. Okay, so actually I forgot something, because I want to be able to move the right foot. So I'm gonna turn on the IK blends for this, and then I'm gonna find that approximate space time in where I was flagging out with the foot. So I'm going to actually just for a moment enable the wall, because I sort of want to use this as a guide. So I guess at this point I had the foot somewhere out here. So somewhere around there I'm gonna set a key. So alright, great. Let me just do that again, because I think I'm gonna switch to full body mode for this, really. I'm also gonna turn these down, I don't need them. So here we have the foot switch. So I'm gonna set a key here, and I'm gonna set a key around here, and I'm gonna rewind a little bit, and somewhere around here, whoops, I'm gonna set this key. So move that out along the wall, maybe a little bit down, somewhere here, and set a key. I didn't set my key. Come on. I'm clearly not. Here we go. Sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna move the foot out there, and I'm gonna drag it up here. So could maybe work a little bit on the heel also, but never mind that. So sorry about the fumbling around with the keys. Must be getting tired. So I'm just gonna take these changes and merge them down to base animation, and that's it. I think I'm not gonna make too many changes more on this, because yeah, this is actually just a test cleanup as mentioned. So this would definitely take quite a lot of more cleaning to get usable. But it's a good start, I think, and yeah. So I hope this was interesting to watch, and yeah, if somebody with a lot of skill in motion builder can come up with some really nice tricks, or can spot some obvious errors in this, I would most appreciate if you would comment on this, because that's the only way I really learn, experimenting and getting feedback. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and bye bye.